Why, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to another edition of Horigin Files. So, I thought I would round this hat trick of Final Destination characters off with a Horigin Files on the protagonist we never see in the film. Well, not protagonist, antagonist we never see throughout this film, but we know his presence is there. Yes, this is going to be on Death of the Final Destination franchise. Enjoy it. Horigin Files. Death. First appearance. Final Destination. Species. The Angel of Death. Occupation. The Grim Reaper. Created by Jeffrey Reddick. We all know Death, or the Grim Reaper, as he's known in many mythologies and folklore, made as a symbol to understand death as he guides the dead into the next life. But of course, in the Final Destination franchise, he takes on the role as series antagonist. Although you never do see Death in the film, you always feel his presence is there, as he is an unseen force. But of course, in the Final Destination films, it always begins where someone has a premonition of a tragic disaster that's about to happen, and by preventing their fates from this, they survive and cheat death, putting themselves on his list. Although Death is genderless, he's always referred to as a he. Death, of course, once these people do cheat him, he then picks them off in tragic accidents that die in the order that they should have died in the tragedy. We see this throughout all 6 films, and is revealed in the 6th film, Final Destination Bloodlines. Many, many years ago, a young woman named Iris had a premonition of the Skyview restaurant burning and collapsing where everyone died, and saving many lives that should never have been saved. So, Death had to get to work and start picking off everyone who should have died. Not only that, but they went on to have families, bloodlines, people that should never have existed, and would spend the next 50 so years going through all these people, till eventually getting to Iris's bloodline, and eventually successfully killing them off. Of course, there was one person who managed to break the chain and cheat him altogether, that woman being Kimberly Corman of Final Destination 2. Her fate was confirmed in the 6th film, that she is still alive, as she cheated him by dying. And there are 2 ways to cheat death and survive. One, you can either kill someone and take the years and time that they should have had, or do what Kimberly did. Die. Flatline completely. Only by then, you break the chain and you're removed from Death's list. So basically, bring death to death, you get life. After Kimberly broke the chain, Death never targeted her again, but obviously would get round to her eventually, the long way round. But of course, after Death killed everyone who should have died, in the Skyview restaurant disaster and their bloodlines. He then worked his way to William John Bloodworth, who was at the very bottom of his list, and I like to think that Bloodworth welcomed him, welcomed death, and embraced him as he was done running and sharing advice to those who wanted to cheat death. Although we never do see the character physically, his presence is always felt, and he's always there, causing the accidents on those who should have died sooner. Of course, death is inevitable in the end. Another thing that associates with death is the number 180, as in the film Final Destination, the doomed flight was number 180, and again in Final Destination 2, the number 180 played a part in many deaths, including the third film, Carriage 180. What is with these numbers? Well, like 666 is the devil's number, 180 is death's number. Why that number? Well, the 1 represents the person, the one life. The 8 represents time, like an egg timer. That is your life force, counting down. And of course the 0, well, that marks when you've gone. No life, 0. That is what the number 180 means with death, and that is why that is his number.
And there you go, the Horigin Files on the Grim Reaper himself. Is there anything I missed about this one? Do let me know down in the comments below, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. I have been Random Ross, and this has been Horigin Files on Death. So, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and I will be seeing you lot soon. So yeah, until next time, don't have nightmares.